Hey, what's going on, guys? WALLAH here. Today I'm going to be talking about a few tips and tricks you can start putting into your gameplay to help you improve in Crucible overall. Not too long ago, I just did a trials version of this, but this one's more of a general thing for those maybe who are new at the game, or those maybe who are just trying to get better. You know, maybe there are some things you don't really notice or don't know how important certain things are. But this definitely is for the newer players, though. So if you just got into Destiny 2 PvP, hopefully some of these things can help you out, and you can try to realize how important some things are as well. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Before we get started, of course, if you guys could like the video, I would greatly appreciate it. And of course, if you like the video, your wiener will increase by 10 inches. Thank you. Without further ado, let's get into the first tip. The first tip, I went into a private match to kind of show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. So a lot of shotgun battles usually end up with both people missing shotguns sometimes, and maybe just not doing enough damage to secure a kill with a melee afterwards. So this first tip I'm going to be showing you guys is to actually don't melee right after shotgunning, especially if you don't hit your target. If you're really close to someone and you completely blank or you just miss your shotgun, shoot again. There's no need to be meleeing right after the shotgun, especially if you know you're gonna have to melee them 2 times to kill them. Not only does this give your opponent a chance to kill you with their shotgun, assuming they just shoot again instead of meleeing, but it ensures that you're not gonna trade. Go for the kill instead of going for the trade. Because as soon as you melee, the other guy's gonna probably melee you, and knowing this game, trading with melee kills is very, very common, to the point where it's extremely easy to do. I feel like a lot of games when you try to trade, it's not too easy, but in Destiny 2, it is extremely easy to trade kills. So if you end up missing your shotgun shot, go for another one. Aim at him and go for another one. I know this might be kind of subjective. Let's say you play on a Titan or something. If you melee on a Titan, you're going to start freaking lagging everywhere, so some people might actually disagree with what I'm saying, but let's say, for example, if you don't have a really good melee, let's say on a hunter, like you're playing Golden Gun or something, or like Night Stalker shotgun's pretty popular. Instead of going for a double melee right there, if you miss, just again shoot your shotgun again, secure the kill, and it would be a lot more beneficial. Another reason, just cause why not, since we're on the topic, is your melee tends to whiff a lot in this game as well, so that's another reason why I would recommend just shooting there. For this next tip, it's not it is an in-game tip, but I'm not really going to be showing you gameplay for this one. It has something to do with your stats here. So a lot of people tend to forget, or not even just tend to forget, but literally just might not even know or realize that if you don't run, let's say I'm on Hunter right now, so I'm running 100 mobility. Yes, I get the faster movement and stuff like that, but I also get class ability cooldown as well. It drops down. So instead of having to wait, let's say 20 seconds for my dodge, I only have to wait 11 seconds if I have it at tier 10. Same thing goes for Titan. Titan for resilience, if you have 100 resilience on Titan, not only do you get more health, you also get your shield up more often. So instead of waiting, let's say 1 minute for a Titan shield, I think it goes down all the way to 20 seconds maybe if you have 100. 20 seconds for a shield is no joke. That's really good. And if you go down to recovery for War, I know people like to run recovery on any class, doesn't matter, but especially on Warlock, you should technically be running 100 recovery on Warlock if you really want to take it seriously. You should be running 100 depending on what class you are on. So Hunter 100 mobility, Titan 100 resilience, and then Warlock 100 recovery. So you get your class ability cooldown to the lowest it could possibly be. Because that technically, it's 2 stats in 1 stat. Technically speaking, I get 2 things out of mobility, not only 1. On Titan, you get 2 things out of resilience, not only 1, and same thing with recovery, So that's something to keep in mind, especially if you're a newer player here. One thing I tend to see a lot, especially when I'm playing trials myself, is a lot of the players for the first few games, when I'm on 1 or 2 wins, or maybe even 3 wins, a lot of newer players seem to always ADS a long time and don't keep their eyes on the radar when they should be. When you ADS in this game, you lose your radar, and someone could literally just come right on the side and just fuck you up instantly because you're not focusing on your radar at all, right? It's really, really detrimental to be in your scope a long time. It's okay to ADS for a second, maybe 2 seconds. But you got to be aware, man. You got to be aware when someone's coming around you, coming behind you, whatever it may be. You got to keep your eyes on the radar, because it's everything. You know, it's everything in this game. It tells you where everyone is. It's a very, very important tool to get used to. You got to get used to looking at it for sure. And you got to get used to not ADSing all the time. You have to unscope and look around. And when you know for sure no one's behind you, no one's flanking or anything, go ADS again if you want. But you can't be stationary sitting there in your scope for more than, like, I'd say 2 seconds max. Like, it's just not worth it. With a sniper, it's different, maybe, yes. But it's the same story as well, right? Even with a sniper, it's even worse if you stand there, like, scoped in for a very long time, right? Because you don't know if someone could be flanking you, whatever it may be. Yes, if it's like a 1v1 scenario, it's completely different, I understand. Depends what type of scenario you're in and what type of game mode you're playing. But for the most part, you don't want to stay ADS'd all the time, because as you saw in the beginning, you literally could just get pushed so easily. Someone just gets a free kill because you don't even know what's going on. Next tip is for a lot of shotgun players out there. This goes for snipers too, but don't have your special weapon out, especially when you're pushing down a lane or something. This is especially for newer players, but people who literally main shotguns, just don't fucking give a shit about anything else, tend to always have their shotguns out, even if they're flying through the middle of the map. Keep your primary weapon out. That's literally why it's really important to have quick draw on your weapons or high handling, so you can swap to your shotgun right away whenever you need to, right? That's the whole point of not having your shotgun out the whole time, is having quick draw on it. That's the benefit. So for those who maybe don't have quick draw on their shotguns, obviously I'd recommend getting quick draw. But if for some weird reason you just can't get quick draw, you got to get used to not having your shotgun out the whole time, especially maybe, let's say if you're a completely new player, you don't have quick draw unlocked yet, but you want to shotgun. You have, or if you just don't have quick draw on a shotgun unlocked yet, you gotta get used to having your primary out and taking your shotgun out in the perfect time. You can't have your shotgun out in the middle of the lane, because you're gonna get beamed, you're gonna get picked. It's gonna be GG right after that. This one is more just of like a super quick tip for those maybe who play a lot of PvE and don't really realize how good these perks are in PvP. Make sure you put targeting mods on for the weapon you're using. Especially, let's say if you have the one from the artifact. It's actually really good, because now I can use the hand cannon targeting. It lets me ADS quicker, and it gives it like a bigger hitbox almost. It's really, really good on shotguns too. Obviously, ADSing quicker is always good on no matter what gun you have. ADSing me aim down sights. Sorry, I should probably say that. But you aim down sights faster, and you also have, again, a bigger hitbox. Improved target acquisition is what I'm talking about. So for shotguns in the air, let's say, it's going to work a lot better, right? Same thing with hand cannons. You have more accuracy, target acquisition, you aim down sights faster. This is really good, even for shotguns. People don't really tend to realize this, but it actually does make your shotgun more consistent. So I would definitely recommend running these perks depending on what gun you have. So let's say if I have a bow, you put bow targeting. If you have an auto rifle targeting, you know? Because a lot of people that play PvE tend to just leave the rocket launcher ammo finder, you know, just finder ammo finder perks and stuff like that, just other stuff. But I would definitely recommend using targeting mods in PvP. That's gonna wrap it up for now. I hope you guys enjoyed. It's just some general tips, just a bunch of random things maybe some newer players could put into their gameplay. Again, I can't really cover everything, every little thing. I know there are a bunch of things I forgot, but again, for those who are new to PvP, I hope you guys could take these and you put them into your gameplay. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.